Hello, kindergartners, and welcome back to some more math, thinking about missing addends. We are going to continue with our thinking that Mr. Gallagher introduced yesterday, but before we do that, let's do some classroom attendance. Okay, I have my classes all mixed up here. Okay. Give me a big wave when I say your class's room number. Here we go. 103. Welcome. 206. Welcome. 171. Welcome. 104. Welcome. And 102. Welcome. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to our math for today. We are going to get started with a read aloud first, and then we will move into supplies that we'll need for today and the math thinking that we're going to be doing on our worksheets. Okay, the math book I have today is called Balancing Act by Ellen Stoll Walsh. My light reflects off the book sometimes. This is going to have some addition thinking. Balancing Act. The mice made a teeter-totter. It was fun to balance. How many mice do we see on this page? Right, 2. 2 mice. 1 mouse on each end. Ta-da! Ooh, this makes me think about math and measurement. They're the same weight because the teeter-totter is flat. If one was heavier, then the teeter-totter would go over on one side. But then a salamander wanted a turn. Ooh, let's think, how can we make this into a number sentence? Before we had how many mice? 2, right. 2 plus 1 equals 2. 3, right. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Luckily, a friend stepped in to help. Perfect. Balance again. Oh, okay. So we had the 3 that we just counted. So we could do 3 plus, how many joined? 1, right? So then we'd have 3 plus 1 equals 1, 2, 3. How many? 4, right? Or we could think there are 2 mice and 2 salamanders, or yeah, it doesn't say. I think they're salamanders. 2 mice, so 2 plus 2, right? 2 plus 2 equals 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 ways that we could say that. Uh-oh, a frog. Do you think they're going to be balanced anymore? I don't think so either. Before we see what happens with the teeter-totter, how many animals do we have in total now? We could do, the last page we figured out there was a total of 4. So 4 plus 1, right? The frog is 1 animal. 4 plus 1 equals 4, 5. 5, right? 4 plus 1 equals 5. Okay, let's find out what happens. Whoa! You're right, it's not balanced anymore. We could do 3 addends. We could do 2 mice, 2 plus 2 salamanders before we figured out what 2 mice plus 2 salamanders is. 4 plus 1 frog equals 5. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. But then Another frog. Oh, okay, so let's think. We just had how many total? What was our sum on this last page? 5. So 5 plus 1 equals 6, right? We can also think 2 mice, 2, plus 2 salamanders, 2 plus 2 equals 4. We just figured that out. 2, 3, 4, counting up. 2, 3, 4. And then plus 2 more frogs. So we have 4, counting up. 5, 6. Ooh, I wonder how many animals they're going to fit on this teeter-totter. Ah, balanced once more. Oh no, a bird wants to balance? They gonna be balanced? I don't know, let's find out. Whoops, that's not going to work. How many animals in total did we have now? Before we counted a total of 6, right? 6, we had the 2 mice, 2, plus 2 salamanders, 2 plus 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then plus another 2 frogs, 4, 5, 6. We had a total of 6 plus 1 bird equals 7, right? 6 plus 7, or 6 plus 1 equals 7. Or maybe it will. Ta-da! Oh, I love that ending. So the 6 animals, let's count, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could also count by 2s. 2, 4, 6. It's another way to double check. So they had 6 animals on one side and a very large bird on the other side. We know that's how many in total? 7, right? Because 6 plus 1 equals 7. They put the bird on the other side and the weight is the same. If we have all the animals on one side and the bird on the other, that equals about the same weight. But not for long. Too many balancers. Oh no, their twig broke. It was fun while it lasted. Time for everyone to find something else to do. Great way to end a book. I like that. Ta-da! Oh, they made a little teeter-totter with what was left of their... Oh, I missed a page. That's what. Time for everyone else to find something else to do. Mice are thinking, what could we do? I missed the page, except the mice. They had a new plan. Ta-da! A mini teeter-totter. Love it. Okie dokie. So we finished with our math read aloud. Let's go over some supplies that we're going to need for our worksheets today. So I have out my black marker. It's going to be my pencil today just so it's easier for you to see. So getting out some sort of pencil or marker, something to write your numerals down with. We are also going to need our purple for our purple math symbols, right? Would you also get out your teacher red, thinking about our missing addends we did yesterday? We were underlining those missing addends in our number sentences. So getting that out and ready to go. I'm going to have my green out just because I remember yesterday when Mr. Gallagher did his video, he put lines in between when he was doing his pocket problems to make sure that you knew which number sentence went with each amount of pennies that he used. Speaking of pocket problems, would you get out your pocket? We are going to do whatever you used yesterday as your pocket. If you made one, if you used a sock, if you used a book, if you used a blank piece of paper, just something to cover your pennies so you can't see what's underneath until we solve our number sentence. So getting out your pocket, as well as a blank piece of paper, something that you can write your number sentences on, because we're doing our pocket problems again in the next video. Just good to keep practicing. And then I have just another blank piece of paper because I'm going to write my number sentences on one, and then I'm going to do my dot counting on the other. So I have those two out. Of course, my 10 counters, thinking about our pocket problem, we knew the sum or the total that we had in our pocket is 10. So I have my 10 pennies. And then, last but certainly not least, our worksheets for today. A lot of these are going to look very familiar. So yesterday, Mr. Gallagher introduced this worksheet where we saw in some of the boxes, there was a missing addend, and some of them, there was a missing sum. So you have to look through and keep switching your thinking back and forth to make sure that you are finding the missing addend or the missing sum, like up here. Okay, we also have another one of those for some more practice. You need some more practice. We have this page here. It's another one that we've seen a lot, finding the number sentences that shows the number that's provided in the question. We'll go over it later. And then make sure I keep these in order. Okay. And then for some more challenge thinking, we have this worksheet. It's called Have a Ball. We're going to be doing some subtraction thinking with 2-digit numbers. So working on 2 digits, doing subtraction, and then at the bottom, there's a little question that you fill out, depending on what you found. Okay, and there's one more challenge page today, one more challenge thinking. This is called Make a 10. So we're going to go through and find 2 numerals that equal 10. So this one is already provided. We see 1 plus 9 equals 10. Okay, so that's our worksheets for today. We will be doing those in a little bit, but first, stay tuned for some more pocket problem work. So that is for everyone. So making sure you have your pockets out and your counters and some paper and your markers or crayons. So you're ready to go for some more pocket problems. I'll see you in a little bit.